The pressure is being felt in the crypto industry. Many investors are concerned as Shiba Inu's price continues to decline. But amid all of this chaos, is there any hope? What is the true situation with Shiba Inu? Should you continue hodling or should you panic? Let's investigate. Disclaimer: recently, there has been a concerning tendency in Shiba Inu. Regretfully, its price has been dropping sharply. In actuality, it has fallen to yet another low, and it is uncertain when a recovery will occur. Shiba Inu is in serious trouble after dropping a startling 65% from its early peak this year. This formerly well-liked coin is still struggling, even after a temporary increase in significant transactions. The technical analysis draws attention to Shiba Inu's persistent problems. There is a definite declining trend shown in the charts. Even more worrisome is the downward trending 50, 100, and 200-day exponential moving averages, which all point to persistent bearish momentum. Due in large part to the lack of demand driving this continuous downward trend, Shiba Inu has lost most of the momentum it made during its peak. It's difficult to have hope for Shiba Inu's immediate future in the current climate. Given the huge price decline and the moving average's consistent bearish momentum, it appears that many investors are apprehensive. If nothing changes, this lack of demand could result in additional decreases, but there's always a chance that sentiment will change. We might see a turnaround if the larger cryptocurrency market begins to rebound and more investors start to recognize Shiba Inu's worth. Furthermore, any encouraging advancements within the Shiba Inu community or calculated actions by its creators may pique interest once more. However, it is important to recognize that there are issues with the current trend. Anyone thinking of entering or keeping a Shiba Inu at this time must exercise care, as there are no obvious signs of a rebound. Let's examine the on-chain data in more detail to gain a better understanding of the situation. There have been 29 transactions involving Shiba Inu in the last 24 hours, with a total value of slightly more than 1 trillion SHIB. Even if this figure can appear remarkable at first, it's important to take the bigger picture into account. Large transactions peaked on July 25th, with 55 taking place in a single day, but a few days later, that figure drastically decreased to just 15. Additionally, there have been some noticeable variations in the high volumes of Shiba Inu transactions. There was a surge a few days prior, with transactions totaling about 2 trillion SHIB. Even with this little spike, the market is still in a cautious attitude generally. The current bearish patterns have not been altered by the prior upward surge. In the grand scheme of things, Shiba Inu owners face a difficult predicament. Just 48% of Shiba Inu owners are currently making money, 47% are losing money, and only 5% have broken even. This distribution demonstrates the challenges that a lot of investors have been facing lately. Furthermore, it is important to note that a tiny number of major holders control a considerable percentage of Shiba Inu. In actuality, these important individuals own 73% of Shiba Inu. The market may be greatly impacted by this concentration, which could also account for some of the recent volatility. This volatility indicates that although there is some Shiba Inu activity, it hasn't been steady enough to point to a market rebound. In other words, despite the fact that transactions are taking place, there is not enough overall momentum. It's doubtful that Shiba Inu will begin to recover anytime soon if they don't exhibit consistent and growing activity. Nevertheless, the development team continues to offer hope in spite of the difficult news regarding Shiba Inu. Lucy, a well-known Shiba Inu team member, recently offered her thoughts about X, which may be comforting to many holders. Even the most optimistic supporters didn't fully anticipate the impact of unstable politics and global conflicts on cryptocurrency prices, she said, acknowledging the market's extremely difficult recent conditions. For those who value the continuous evolution of the Shiba Inu environment, Lucy noted that tremendous strides are still being made in the background. It is important to keep this in mind, particularly for investors who might be discouraged by the present market movements. She can sympathize with holders who are anxiously seeking speedier outcomes, both with Shiba Inu and in the larger ecology. The community is urged by her message to stand back, from obsessing over daily price charts. She advises concentrating on Shiba Inu's long-term development and prospective growth rather than being sucked into the short-term swings. Given how unpredictable cryptocurrency markets may be and how quickly values can fluctuate, this mentality is essential. Lucy's counsel for long-term holders is very important. She exhorts them to remain resilient and not allow brief setbacks to erode their faith in the project. Fostering a resilient community that upholds the Shiba Inu vision, even in the face of adversity, requires this encouragement. Lucy highlights that she is offering her perspective based on her experiences and knowledge by presenting her ideas as personal insights rather than financial advice. With this strategy, the community is encouraged to have productive conversations regarding Shiba Inu's future without feeling compelled to respond hastily to shifts in the market. Furthermore, August has only just begun, and this month is particularly significant because it is the anniversary of the invention of the Shiba Inu. Anything is possible when there is a spirit of celebration and fresh starts. The community may witness unforeseen events, encouraging news, or even changes in market mood this month, which could result in a comeback for Shiba Inu. During this crucial period, Lucy's remarks are even more relevant since they serve as a reminder that despite obstacles, there is always room for improvement. It's a good time to take stock of our trip thus far as we anticipate the opportunities that August holds. Do you recall the events of the previous bull run? The cryptocurrency community experienced a wave of excitement and confidence at this time, which caused prices to soar and gave many people access to amazing opportunities. Right now, a lot of people are excitedly awaiting what may be a second wave of this bull market. The idea that we might be about to witness another rally that could boost cryptocurrencies like Shiba Inu in addition to Bitcoin and Ethereum is becoming more and more popular. It seems like the community is ready for a new chapter and is expecting that this next wave will offer fresh impetus and energy. The market is buzzing. If history tells us anything, it is that if the price of Shiba Inu continues on the trajectory we've seen in the first 10 months of 2021, it has the potential to reach extraordinary heights. Shiba Inu became one among the best performing cryptocurrencies during that time. Even more exciting is the startling revelation that, in the first 10 months of 2021, the price of Shiba Inu increased by an incredible 27 million%, according to Arabian Business. You read correctly, 27 million%. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin, who in 2021 acquired half of Shiba Inu's entire supply from the token's pseudonymous developer, Ryoshi, had a major impact on this amazing milestone. Buterin gave the remainder of the awarded tokens to charities after burning the majority of them. Major cryptocurrency exchanges supported Shiba Inu's IPO as a result of this audacious move, which increased investor confidence in the company. Shiba Inu's price consequently surged, and at that time, it was one of the top 10 cryptocurrency assets by market capitalization. The Crypto Basic has now examined the potential outcomes of a repetition of that incredible surge by Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is currently trading at less than 80% of its peak value. The price of Shiba Inu might skyrocket from its current level to an incredible $466 per token if there were another 27 million% spike. An investor holding 1 million Shiba Inu tokens, which are currently valued slightly over $17, would see their investment soar to nearly $4.5 million at this price. It's crucial to remember, though, that if this price were to be reached, Shiba Inu's market value would surpass $2 quadrillion. It is doubtful that Shiba Inu will see a rise like the one we witnessed in 2021, because this estimated market capitalization surpasses the available global financial resources, assuming the circulating supply stays close to 590 trillion tokens. The enthusiasm for Shiba Inu is genuine, but we also need to remain realistic and recognize the difficulties that lay ahead, as Arabian Business noted. How do you feel about this? I'd love to hear your opinions, so please leave a comment below. Make sure you watch one of the videos on the screen if you're interested in finding out more. We have now reached the conclusion of this video. Please share the video with as many people as you can, like it, and leave a comment in the space provided. The YouTube algorithm greatly benefits from this. Let's spread the word about this.